Alright, so welcome back to Daytona for NASCAR Legends B Fixed. So I'm driving my Sega Master System Ford Thunderbird, and this time I qualified for the race. I qualified 4th out of a pretty solid field. This is number 8 out of 19. So it's a pretty solid field. I don't think I know anybody in this race except maybe for Nicholas. I think he's probably the only one I know. But yeah. So either way, let's go ahead and hop on the grid. I'm going to be on the outside, so I got to be really careful, especially on the start.
Cool Sega car.
Thank you. Yes, that's... So yeah, I think my microphone is doing pretty good. Yeah. So yeah, I've heard people compliment my Sega car and Nintendo car. Never got any compliments on my Thundercats car or Saint Seiya car, unfortunately. But yeah. But yeah, Sega Master System was pretty big in the 80s, even though it wasn't as big as the NES, the Nintendo Entertainment System. The Sega Master System, though, did hold its own, especially since Sega made that console, from what I know, to bring over the success from the arcades to the home consoles. And it was about hit or miss. I mean, there were some games on the Sega Master System that weren't in the arcades. You know, like the first Phantasy Star, for example. That one wasn't in arcades. But yeah, yeah.
But it looks like you're gonna be lining up on the outside.
I might not be right about that, but just from personal knowledge. But yeah, I played the first Phantasy Star. It was a really good game. It was pretty cool how Sega was able to use 3D modeling in the dungeons. It was a pretty nice feature. And there was also a couple of other games you could only get on Sega Master System. But a lot of those Master System games you could also get on the Sega Genesis / Mega Drive. But yeah, when I think of the 80s, Nintendo just, couldn't be beat in the 80s because they had they had hold of majority of the console market, and plus a lot of the third-party developers gave Nintendo their support, since the NES was really the only big console at the time. Yeah.
Alright, Earl, let's do it. Right on.
But yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if chaos happens in this race, because some of these people don't know how to drive these cars, so I gotta be really careful around them. I know that they're probably gonna do something crazy.
Oh man, pace car's off. Drive smart there. Green flag.
The 10 wasn't going at all in front of me.
Inside.
I gotta be really careful I don't miss a shift. Since I'm driving with a H pattern shift with the clutch.
Still inside.
I gotta be extra careful because I know that the 10.
Inside.
I know that the 1's gonna try to get in front of the 10, but I might want to probably try to get the 10 out front if I can. I know he's probably not gonna go in a way.
Still inside.
And I gotta be extra careful because I don't want the car to drift up into the wall. And like I said, with these cars, you just can't run side by side with these cars. But yeah, with these cars, you cannot run side by side for a long period of time. You have to mainly run single file in these cars a lot of the time. So that's why I have to be extra careful, especially around some of these guys, because some of these guys don't know that. Of course, me, I know that, because I've raced these cars many, many times. And I know at Daytona and Talladega, you can't run side, but you cannot run. I knew the 7 was going to slam the...
I'm just chilling, man. You don't gotta worry about me.
I knew the 7 was going to slam the door in front of me there.
Together.
I know he's chilling, but
Same goes for you, John. You can go all around if you want. I'm cruising.
I know, I'm just trying to be careful. I mean, I'm just trying to be careful.
Speaking my language. God bless.
I'm just trying to be. I'm just trying to be careful
Well,
here,
you better
but
keep your car down there, man.
I'm just trying. I'm just trying to be careful here, but I don't know if these guys can hang on to their cars because they're having a hard time keeping their cars in a straight line, but also they're having a tough time keeping the cars balanced or steady in the corners. Gotta watch out for the 7. They're gonna need to get out of it because I'm not gonna make that. Yeah, I gotta be extra careful because the 9's under me. Yeah, I gotta be extra cautious. I don't want to hit that wall. All right, there we go.
Still there, door.
I'm just trying to be. Problem is, 9 is pushing it like 9's literally sending it into the 9's sending it into the corners there.
Working the bottom. Still there. Still inside.
Yeah, I gotta stay out of that wall. Alright, come on, 10, go.
Still there. Nice, now lay the wood to that bitch.
And I knew he wasn't gonna go as fast.
Still inside.
And he got loose in front of me.
Reckon.
Oh.
Inside. Caution.
Oh.
Caution.
Oh my goodness. Jeez, 9.
Alright, man, we're lined up here. Close.
I mean, you see him. Like, you see him?
And 10 got really loose in front of me. He about lost it.
Saw
Yeah,
him for a whole turn. The entire turn we saw him.
Yeah, 10 about almost lost it there going into turn 3, but thankfully I avoided hitting him, which was good. So I knew that would have been pretty bad if I had bumped into him by accident. 10 just, you know, he about crashed there in turn 3. It's a thing when I'm stuck behind these guys, I just can't get around them, you know. I'm just trying to find an opening to pass, you know, and there's just no opening because they always keep plugging those holes in, you know. Every time I find an opening, they just shut the door on me. Like I said, Daytona is chaos with these cars, because especially on the old Daytona where it was a really bumpy track. But yeah, that's the thing, you know. I'm trying to be careful here, but some of these guys just don't know how to be careful. That's the thing, you know, I'm just trying to be really careful behind these, just trying to be careful around these guys, because I know that a lot of times these guys just can't hang on to these cars. But me, I'm trying to be careful I don't hit anyone or anything like that in the corners, because sometimes you never know if these guys are going to slam on their brakes or what. But yeah. I've watched other streamers race at Daytona, and these guys oftentimes are involved in wrecks that's not of their own doing. So somebody was just too aggressive, or they just didn't know that there wasn't enough space. So yeah, it's going to be single file on the start here. So I'm behind Ben here in the 2. I got Sam behind me. And Steve. And him.
Alright, fellas. Got a great day for a race today. Looking forward to a fun one. I think we got an opportunity to go out there and do something pretty special today. 1 minute 51.658. Everything shakes the way it is right now. You're going to be on the outside.
Yeah, 2 is hitting the brakes in front of me. Yeah, pace car sometimes goes really slow around this track. Yeah, I was trying to be careful because everyone in front of me was slamming on their brakes, and I had to get on the brakes so I wouldn't hit Ben in the 2. That's the accordion effect for you, you know, is that when one guy slams on their brakes, everybody else slams on their brakes, and it ends up being a bunch of cars hitting each other. You definitely don't want to be doing the accordion effect on these super speedways, that's for sure.
Slide back in your seat there, man. Give those belts a good tug. Double check your steering wheel. Get a good look at your switches. Get ready to go here, buddy.
I don't know, these guys are going to go.
You have yourself a great day. Green light.
I gotta be careful I don't miss a shift.
1 minute 48.791.
Okay, here we go. Got through the gears good. And yeah, I'm driving with a stick shift. I knew these guys were gonna block the low line. Just gotta try to get under Ben here because he had a hiccup there in turn 2.
Clear if you need it.
I'll let Sam go to the outside here.
Go outside. Go out there, man. Clear.
Yeah, 10 just can't hang on to it there in front of Ben. I can tell Ben wants to get. I can tell Ben really wants to get around it, but the 10 just can't hang on. 10 just can't hang on to the car that well.
Working the bottom. Still inside.
I'm just trying to be careful I don't hit him.
Still
Yeah, I can tell that the 10 is sliding around everywhere in the corners.
Still inside.
Definitely should try to pass him if I can, but I knew that these guys in front of me were going to start slowing up in front of me.
Inside. Clear low.
I knew the 1 was going to slow us. I knew the 1 was going to back us up.
Clear him. .703.
Got 10 coming up on your outside. Nah, I gotta back out of it because he's gonna. So I can tell a 10's gonna try to push the deal and try to get around the 2. Problem is the 1 sometimes keeps checking us up a little bit up at the head of the pack, and since we're all so close to him, it's gonna be hard to really keep it steady here. Out 10, come up on your high side.
Still inside.
And I knew that whoa, what the heck, too?
Still there. Still inside. .762. Still there. Yeah, but straight and smooth, going great. clear.
Watch out. 9 coming up. Coming through 10.
Outside. Still out there.
Watch out.
Still out there. Clear, clear, clear.
Yeah, you guys are really slow in front of me.
Outside,
I'm gonna
outside.
need to pass these guys because they're
Door
really,
outside.
they're not, they're really
Door
holding,
clear.
they're holding me
Outside.
up big time.
43.628. Still there.
Problem is, these guys just are real.
Door
These guys
outside.
just are holding me up badly, and these guys are really holding
Can't
me.
tell yet.
I gotta be careful I don't drift up into the 9. These guys are just really holding me up in a way. They
Still
keep,
outside. Clear, clear, clear. Outside. Still outside.
Goodness.
44.452. Still out there. Clear high.
Should be all clear to move up.
Outside. Still there. Still outside. Still there. 44.174. Quarter outside. Still outside. Still outside. Still outside. Still outside. .18. Still outside. Clear. Good job. Working the outside. Still outside. Still there. Still there. Still outside. Still there. Clear, clear.
Oh my goodness. Guys are forcing.
Working the
Guys are
bottom.
really pinning me down there. I'm
Still
just
there,
trying to be
inside.
again, just trying to be extra careful, you know, around these
Still
guys.
there. 44.19.
And it's not good as we
Still
got a lap
inside.
car, got lap traffic coming up. Sorry.
On your clear, clear. Working the bottom. Still there. Still there.
Yeah, it's just that lapped car right there. It's gonna really mess us
Still
up.
inside. Good
And
job,
I knew
man.
the
Don't
9 was
break your line.
I knew the
That's
9
your
was gonna
In and out.
get up there because of that
Clear,
lapped
clear.
car. Watch out.
Inside.
Hey,
Two inside.
hey,
One inside.
Car high.
45.281. Still inside. Still inside. Caution. Closed.
Alright.
Can't wait to go on the track and murder somebody.
Okay, come on, get back around me
Hey,
there.
dog, I'm sliding through the grass. I was on the bottom of the track. What else am I gonna do?
Yeah, I don't know how that started, but that 10 car was awfully
Don't mind
close to me
behind
in that.
17.
I mean, if he couldn't see me coming back up towards the asphalt, I don't know if I murdered him either.
No, Davey. No, Davey. It
It's just hilarious to see. He didn't move up at all. He was like running the bottom.
No, I know. That's my opinion. But it's all good, Steven. I'm not worried about it. It's partly on me, too. But the guy that just tried to pinch me to the wall is why I'm down there in the grass anyway.
Hey, I'm going slow, and I'm staying on the bottom where I should be, and have cars going full speed passing me. I'm not going to move up in their way just because you want to come back on the track. That's the dog leg.
Everybody stopped in front of me.
I'll go look at it, man.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't got to get all hostile.
Restart.
God bless you.
Couldn't stop in time. Damn it.
Oh, yo,
I'm
hey,
out.
y'all need to get some brakes back there
Yeah.
and get some awareness.
Right.
Yeah, sorry to
Yeah,
interrupt you, David. We got big trouble on the back.
Yeah, they all just stopped in front of me, and I couldn't
Trouble.
stop. I couldn't stop in time. They all just slammed on their brakes in front of me.
over me on the backstretch of the car.
Yeah, they all just slammed on their brakes in front of me.
That
I was
was
I was
unbelievable.
checking, but I can't see. And then all of a sudden, they're all just so slow, and I couldn't stop in
There's a
time.
moon car out here.
I'm out. Like I
Looks
said,
like a firecracker run a practice race.
Fresh. I don't know. That was worse than the move car
yeah,
right there.
guess I'll have to try again later. That, or
The
I'm probably
beef is
just
now
gonna
spilling
drop.
over to officials.
I'm probably just gonna drop Daytona because I knew
I mean,
this,
it's
I knew
your job
something
to
like
merge
this was
back on the
gonna
track
happen.
safely, not expect others to get out your way.
So I don't know.
Are you still going on about something? I don't even think it was you.
Ooh, fights. All right, so I'll just try again later.
Okay. Well, when you see a car
Yeah.
that gets shoved in the grass
I'm probably just gonna drop
and they're
Daytona.
coming back up towards the track, it's very
Alright.
easy when you're single wide
I
to
couldn't stop.
go up a little bit. But
I couldn't
if
stop.
you want to get very angry, I would just appreciate if you would take your blessings and count them. Because we're
Yes.
all blessed. God
That's-
bless you.
That's the problem, you know. I'm trying to catch the pace car, then all of a sudden everybody just slows up right in front of me.
Besides me, who just got ran over on the backstretch. That was not a blessing.
I know. I couldn't.
I don't know who was on the outside of me coming to pass the lap car, but I'm sorry, I kind of
Alright.
squished you up.
All right, so.
Oh, you're fine. There was just no turn up there.
Hey, I'm still trying to find out who clobbered homeboy in the back of the field and pacing there. Who was that?
Hey, Spencer, I don't know if you thought like you were just
Alright.
going to gain a
So,
spot
yeah,
there, but you
I'm
had
out. So.
nobody behind you.
I guess
Nobody
I'm
close to you
probably
in
just
front.
gonna drop
Very
Daytona.
easy to move half the lane
So,
up.
Yeah, I'm
I'm in the grass, out of
axing
control.
Daytona. So I'll be
Peace
back.
and love, though.
Be back next week. So.
If you go back and look, I moved off
See you
the yellow
guys. See you guys
line
next
like
week.
at least a half a car. So yeah, I did what
Bye.
you said, but you still ran into me. So it's your fault.